you excited about to learn next, either creatively or in how you show up as an artist and healer, being that your mission is to invite people into a joyful and inclusive community?
Well, two things. I have a new EP coming out, and I'm super excited about that. The first
And you and
single,
I are going to be looking at all the artwork and all the everything before.
yes, the first single will be out as soon as I get the artwork together, but I think in the next month. And then the other thing I'm really excited about is I've been invited to start leading healing music retreats. And I'm talking with this group in Jamaica. I have to talk to them since
Oh, goodness.
the place where we're planning on having the retreat is in Negril. And I know that that was an area that was pretty hard hit. So we may have to move it time wise. It was supposed to be in March, but I'm super excited about partnering with them. And I've done many retreats, like as a staff member on a retreat, but this will be my first time being like the person putting it together and leading it. And
Awesome.
yeah, and I feel like a big part of that being feeling like I could step into that is part of my work that I've done in Compass, because we identified one of my archetypes as sage, and guide, mentor. I've been mentoring, I've been doing things like that, but I haven't like really stepped into that as like part of my identity as an artist, and I'm
Mhm.
excited to do that. So, yeah, that's coming up next year.
That's really exciting. I mean, this conversation, I think that the sage in you, the mentor in you, it's been present through the entire time. I mean, you've said things a few times. Just the way you framed it is to like, oh, for those of you who are listening, like you really know that you're passing on wisdom to people who may be right behind you in their journey, right?
Mhm.
Um, and so it's very clear that that's you. It's so cool. I love it.
That is cool. Well, it's cool, because I always thought that I didn't want to be, quote, a teacher, because there's this whole, and I know it's not even true, but, those who
Yeah.
do and those who can't teach it or all that stuff. But reframing it
Yeah.
as, passing on wisdom and being more of a sage and a mentor and a guide, like that, I totally resonated with that when you helped me reframe. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is a part of me that I do naturally, but I've kind of always felt like I didn't want to put the label of teacher on it.
Sure.
And now I realize I don't have to label it that. If that's a label that carries baggage that, I just don't resonate with, then I don't have to do it.
That's amazing. I think that definitely something that happens in Compass in this process is that it really is you realize like we can't like why this is weird right now or Zoom is weird like is you look at yourself while you're talking to someone. I turn my self view off because
Uh-huh.
we don't live in the world. Like I actually can't see myself. My eyes look out at the world. I cannot see myself.
Right, right.
And as humans, we see ourselves through the reflection of other people's eyes, how
Mhm.
they treat us, how what they say. I love being seen. Like someone tells me something about myself, I'm like, oh, tell me more. I love this. You're seeing me, and I get to see me that way. Oh, that's so cool.
Mhm.
I'd love to be seen that way. And so often, what's happening in Compass is you're not becoming someone new. It's just it's hard to see yourself because you're like, yeah, that's just me. I'm just being. And so identifying like, oh, this is who you're being, and this is amazing. This is powerful in who you're being. This is actually a thing, right? And now you're stepping into a gig that is a thing with that healing and mentoring. And you're like, oh, and you might find in the next few years, you're like, oh, this thing has really brought me so much joy in the world. And I've impacted so many people in the world. And my career has opened up being this part of me and expressing this part of me and living in
Mhm.
this part. And so that's really what it is. It's very much identifying who you are, that I'm just being me and someone else is a goofball. And you're like, you're a goofball. Please be a goofball. Be a goofball in your lyrics. Be a
Yeah,
goofball. We
we
need goofballs
we
right
need
now.
laughter. We need laughter. Because if you can't laugh, then you're gonna be crying.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And someone might not recognize that like that goofball is like, oh, that's the thing that's so endearing about you. That's the thing that makes you different than everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what makes your art,
Mhm.
you know, Lean into it. Lean into it. I love that. I really love that. What would you tell, my last question to everybody always is, what would you tell young Patricia?
Don't wait for permission. So much of when I was in my 20s, actually before that, I wanted someone to tell me that I could be a singer instead of just deciding that I am a singer and I was just waiting for somebody to tell me that I could do it. Yeah. So don't wait for permission. I feel like we're given calling, and if you feel like a really deep desire to do something, that's a calling that you've been given, and ignoring it does you no service and does not serve the world either. So go ahead and give yourself permission to do what you've always wanted to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have permission.
Yes, you have permission.
You were born. You have permission.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I agree
And
with
don't
you.
be afraid to suck either. Don't be afraid, to be bad at first. Don't be afraid to be a beginner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Thanks for sharing your story and your life experiences and your wisdom today. It's really great. For those of you listening and watching, Patricia's music is more than entertainment. It is really an invitation. So I invite you to go check her out, follow her, patriciabahia.com. We can put that in the chat as well. I really recommend. Her music is very beautiful. I think that just as you're sharing here today, like you change the energy in the room and your music does that. So thank you for turning your life, your medicine into music and for sharing that with us. It's healing, and all music is healing, but the fact that you are intentional about it and aware of it, and when the lyric doesn't hurt good enough, you make sure that it does. I always say it's got to hurt so good.
Yeah.
That's the integrity of the writer, and I love that. I think I told you this, that like your music, there's a lot of in your music that is my favorite stuff about music, and I feel a kinship to you with that. Like call and response. Like one of my ingredients for all of music is call and response.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's in there. It feels so good.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the new EP has a lot of that. And I also am very blessed to have some amazing actual gospel singers doing the backing vocals. And yeah, it's really good, I have to say.
That's awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait for the world to hear it. Sign up on her mailing list, follow her on socials. And Patricia, thank you so much for joining me on Compass Backstage. I think that these conversations are very meaningful, and I think that they are very helpful.
All right. Thank you.